That's a steep ass hill that you just hiked up. Headed to hopefully a spot where there's a few old houses on an abandoned road worth checking out and poking around. I'll be right back. The scout about continues. This is the third spot we've been at poking around today. Rumor has it this is an old dump, and we got in here and we weren't seeing any sign. And this is the first. Well, we saw a stovepipe back that way, and now we just see this. Definitely old. It is 40s or 50s. I can't make heads or tails of it. It's just a crumpled up mess of metal. Here's a little creek over here. Maybe we'd be best looking in the creek to see if there's anything washing out. There's a clearing over here, which that definitely interests me. If the trees couldn't take good enough root because it's all fucking trash. But this creek runs into it. So if this creek runs into a dump, well, the creek doesn't run anywhere. It just ends. Here's metal right here. Oh, fucking sound lovely. 2 more edibles. Well, this is a hell of a grow spot if it's not a dump. Yo, there's a big bank over here. I don't see anything poking out of the bank really. I just see a lot of this surface metal popping here, but no glass. But of course, if they push a lot of dirt over at the top, that doesn't mean anything. Oh, sick! I don't want to break the badge. Dude, I got a sick-ass Body by Fisher badge. This is Body by Fisher, GM.
Oh, yeah?
The guide plant in Michigan. Here's an old swing set bar, it looks like. Yeah, there's some glass in here. This is like real old. This is a 30s vehicle. That's on that side of the firewall. I bet the other badge is potentially on this. It would be right over here. Here's a green bottle sticking out. Ugh. The other badge would be right about here. I don't think this bottle's got any kind of embossing on it. But I definitely want to check. Here's a Coke. Oh, that's a newer Coke. This is the same bottle. No refill, it says. See anything good? Anything cool?
Oh, here's a board.
Oh yeah, I see that. There's a galvanized bucket.
Oh, here's the bottles. I don't know what they are, but there's a bunch of glass right here.
Pair of shoes. Sweet. That looks like an old Rolling Rock, I think. These are some of this. Well, we don't know. That's why Donna told me that this dump was in service. She thought from like the turn of the century, around 1900, all the way up into like the 60s. Oh, that is a fucking plastic milk of magnesia. So obviously,
That black thing there, what's that?
that's enamel. I don't know. I mean, we could find fucking Crocs. There could be all kinds of shit in here. This shit could be the last stuff dumped. That's why it's on the surface, right?
Oh yeah.
This is definitely a dump. We heard it was a dump. Research showed it was probably a dump. And coming onto the scene in person completely revealed that it's definitely a dump. And it happens to be for sale. Might want to look into it. It could be living the dream, digging my own dump. What do you got? I don't need it. I'm learning. Oh, I got a bottle in the ground here too.
You see that one?
No deposit, no return. I think we're dealing with 60 stuff here. Oh yeah, it does say something on it.
What caught my eye was this one.
A little baby food jar.
Yeah.
Like I say, I think this is
I
all.
saw that one. It's laying underneath.
I think this is all the newer shit. I didn't bring anything to scratch with me down in here. I just wanted to make a positive ID. And I feel like we did that. I'm going to shut this off now. If we find anything cooler or older, I'll cut back in. Here's a clear Coke on the surface. And then here's a... Look at this, isn't even embossed. It's a green Coke bottle, but no embossing. What the hell does that say? I can't read it. It's like my eyes are not focusing good today. This fucking snow, I think, is fucking me up a little bit. But yeah, this bank is loaded with stuff. Just loaded. So it's a matter of securing the permission or buying the dump. One or the other. I prefer to buy the dump. That, unfortunately, is going to require money, which I would have to track that down first. But you know me, I can do that. Especially if I had help. So let's purge the parts, pick more, and buy the dump. I know. I'm just fucking being stupid. I'm definitely gonna inquire one way or the other. Alright, well this is the way down to the bottom of the dump. If you wanted to dig on the backside of it, there's a road down to it with a steep ravine here, but I don't think there's any glass, anything pitched over here. They kept the creek clean anyway. We could probably use that little Galaxy 500 laying out in the woods. Nice. Driving around exploring with my buddy led us back to the old marble dump here. Figured we'd try to get on one before the day was over. Pull the doorknob, see what else pops out. Just popped this little bow tie out. Oh, nice. See what else pops out of here. What's that? There's an old truck tire. Here's a chest chip. Old chest little
Checker.
bottle. Yeah, a checker. Yeah, what the fuck am I talking about? Chest. Oh, sweet, dude. Little glass stopper.
We just picked up this big rock right here.
Yeah, flipped it over.
Flipped it over.
And here we are on it.
This stuff was underneath it.
But this huge rock that we can't flip, we might be able to slide it back this way. Maybe something underneath this. Like, it seems like it's hollow under there, like there's a void under there. So that's definitely worth checking. That's plastic, and so is that, obviously. So that's a little odd. You'd think that the shit under here would be just all old, you know, since the stuff we're finding on the surface of the lawn is.
Where'd that piece of That old,
What the hell is that, dude? What is that? Show that to the camera. I have no idea what the hell that is, dude. We'll find out later, maybe. That, dude, that stuff. I don't know if that's crystal or glass. That's super heavy. That's really nice. Here's a door escutcheon for. It's probably a keyhole on there. It's just filled with rust. What is that? That's a. Is that a battery? I think that's a battery.
or all kinds of stuff.
Tons of stuff.
Underneath that old, just that rock just laying there.
I wonder what's under this big one.
Yeah, that was gonna be tough to move.
Here's a junk lid. A little piece of coal there. That checker piece is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, another rock.
Well, that's definitely, there's nothing underneath there.
Nothing underneath that.
Pulled that. I don't know what to think of it. Nice, whatever it is. Clean it up. Brick, and then bot. Shit. It was what the hell is it? A Stegmeyer, Wilkes-Barre. Stegmeyer Brewing.
The railroad's right up there. That tunnel goes straight through there.
Goes under the road. And that way. Well, the find of the day has gotta be that new potential dig site. Hopefully I'll be able to get out there and pull some good stuff out. I think the age underneath is gonna be right. I mean, the age for marbles there is probably definitely right. But as if it gets older, I mean, that could potentially be decent bottles and really good marbles. So we'll have to see about that. That was real sweet, sitting under that rock. I was really glad to have that. That saved the day because we didn't find any marbles and we looked for a while. Got a chip right there, I didn't notice that. Value by fish tag. That old, I was calling it a chest, I don't know what I was thinking. Heavy old plastic, beat up checker. The doorknob, it's beat up. Oh, here's all those marbles from that house. And I finally got my black light, and I'd already checked. We do have a glower. That one. That thing glows like crazy. It is super bright. So, that was the only one. Alright, more cool stuff coming out of the ground here soon, hopefully.